Alright, let's just hurry up and sit down.
Alright.
Read everything. Alright,
So,
now introductions.
Hey! How's it going, guys?
Hello, I'm Aiden.
I'm Joey.
And I'm Adrian.
Or Nick, as I call him.
Yeah.
And today, welcome to...
Let's put this off!
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
That was a perfect intro, guys.
Yeah.
So, what do we have to talk about today? And what exactly is our podcast, what we're doing here?
We are doing a podcast, and it's called Let's Put This Off.
I think they know that.
Yeah. And we are going to mainly just hang out, talk about random crap, and altogether just stick around.
So if you guys like watching three random nerds just chill out and discuss random topics at the top of our
I have
heads.
something to input right through there. I'm not a nerd, I am a geek.
Geeks, nerds, whatever.
I'm also a geek.
Well, anyways. So, whatever you guys want to call yourselves. I prefer the term nerd, but whatever you guys like. So anyways, nerd. Geek!
Well, geeks is fine. Everyone's cool with a geek. No one's cool with a nerd.
Actually, I'm a nerd.
Thank you. So, let's not make this gay.
I'm not gay!
Anyway,
Trench coat!
yeah, okay, he's putting on the trench coat. He likes wearing trench coats and sunglasses and overall looking like a complete idiot.
Idiot is not a very fun thing. I'm sorry, I took it off to show you guys that I'm not really fat.
Because you're super insecure about your body.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of buffish. It just really makes me look fat whenever I wear a trench coat because it's kind of big and bulky. Hey, get out of my spot, man. Also, I want to put out to the ladies that I am single and I'm free.
But no more than that because we have a...
We have a blooper scene. We'll put a link right here.
Oh, no we won't.
If we're putting this on YouTube, there's going to be a link right here to the blooper
we'll
scene.
Just, like,
you can
upload
check
it
that out and
afterwards.
see.
We'll upload it. It was recorded on an iPod, so if anything, it will probably look worse, sound worse. I probably sound like an idiot in that one. I might sound like an idiot in this one, too.
I'm also single, and I'm 17 and pretty cool. So...
I'm 15, about to turn 16. I'll also put my email address right here.
You really can't tell
So
this kid's 15, can you?
Yahoo.com.
Seriously, you look
I'm
like
15, yeah, I know.
He looks like a 21-year-old flasher. Flash! Alright, so, anyways, I had a few topics to discuss, mostly after we just ate. So,
Oh, food, yes. Okay, so...
Joey, can you tell us about something you make for people?
Well, we could talk about my pies. For all you people out there that read Homestuck, I am also Gamzee Makara.
Sort of-ish.
Sort of, yeah, it's like a Gamzee, Vriska kind of mix. If they had a child, it would be me. I ship it. But, I make really good Soper slime pies.
Oh, dude, this guy's a king of Super Slime Pie.
Yeah.
How do you make it, Joey?
Okay, basically, what I do is I get lime jello, graham cracker crust. Do not cheap out. Make sure to get good graham cracker crust. If you don't, then it's going to mess up the whole pie. And Mountain Dew. Or, well, if you have the Faygo, buy the Faygo, like the Mountain Dew Faygo. I don't remember what
Moon Mist. It's called Moon Mist.
Yeah. And
if you want to be truly Gamzee Makara.
Yeah. And basically, follow the ingredients on the jello box, but instead of baking the jello with the water, use the Mountain Dew instead. It'll make it taste a lot better. And make sure you do this in a separate bowl, away from your pie tin. You put the bowl in the fridge and you leave it there for 45 minutes. Make sure you do this because if you don't, it's also going to mess up the pie. Then after 45 minutes, you go take it out of the fridge, you pour it into the pie crust tin that you bought. And then you just leave that in there overnight. I like taking the little plastic thing it came with, flipping it over after removing the label and stuff, and putting it on top and closing the lid around it. And you just leave it in there overnight, and in the morning you should have a delicious pie.
And let me tell you, man, his pies are something to die for.
They're delicious.
Oh yeah. This guy, even Gamzee Makara would say, motherfucker, that is some really good pie. I hope that was enough to reach. I don't know if that was.
Yeah, it might have been. I would do my Gamzee voice, but I kind of...
Oh, anyways, but yeah, food. So what other weird recipes have we all tried that would be really good?
I once had ice cream and barbecue sauce. It was disgusting. I almost threw up. And I don't throw up.
I
only throw up when I'm sick.
You know, honestly, this might sound weird, but maple syrup and bananas actually make a decent combination.
Yeah.
Like, I have this thing where I just will basically eat anything because I'm a fucking pig. But
Me too.
One thing I've ate...
Say as you scratch your nose.
Hey, I got an itchy nose, okay?
Yeah,
Sinuses
I've done
and
it too. I've done like that once or twice.
But like, the one thing I did, so I was in the lunchroom, everybody was kind of going, and then all of a sudden, our friend Gaia, my Moirail basically, Moirail, and she looks over and over on the other table.
They're Nepeta pretty much.
Essentially, yeah. Anyways, I look over
I'm
the other.
ready, you both.
Can I continue, please?
No. Yes.
Anyways, so I look over and there's like this banana. It's like half peeled, like half the peel is still there,
yeah.
and it's got like these
Forks
forks through it. Like somebody just made like a sacrifice to the banana gods. A sacrifice to. And so I went over there and they're like, tastes like syrup. Tastes like maple syrup. It was pretty good.
Okay, I have made way too many crazy food contraptions to count. Most of the time, they turn out pretty good. I have made ice cream burritos with Nutella, pepperoni, whipped cream, chocolate sauce, cheese. You name it pretty much, and it was all in a burrito. It was amazing. Oh, it had Fruity Pebbles too. I have made so many amazing things. I know, and they sound terrible, but they're good. Like, I've taken Oreos, I've split them apart, pepperoni, whipped cream, and I think I put Nutella, and I'd squeeze them together, make a sandwich.
Just hearing about it is making me, is almost giving me diarrhea.
It's giving me diarrhea and diabetes at the same time. And I don't know if I'm enjoying
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
But basically, my food is like heart attack stuff, but it is amazing. I can cook pretty well, ladies.
No, seriously though, this guy's a crazy cook. I don't even know how it works.
I'm a good cook, too.
Maybe.
I can make food. I can make steak and mashed potatoes and eggs. And
I can make burgers. I can make pretty much anything you want me to make. Ooh, just don't try my deviled eggs. I don't know why, but my deviled eggs always turn out really bad. Sometimes they turn out good, but I don't know. Just recently they started turning out really disgusting. Basically, eggs are my downside.
Don't trust anything I cook. Except for spaghetti. I can actually cook spaghetti decently.
Oh, try my cakes, though. I can make pretty good cakes.
I've only seen you make pie.
I make cakes too, man. I do desserts.
You're a good old-fashioned Crocker Gamsey.
Alright,
Jane Crocker.
so let's make sure that the audience doesn't get confused that we're a cooking show.
Got a point there. Let's talk about something else.
How about them new Star Wars movies?
Just get out of here!
No! Oh my god, that was really quick. Honestly, quite frankly, I think, J.J. Abrams already has made a really good Star Wars movie. It was just called Star Trek Into Darkness.
Oh!
But yeah, honestly, I don't really, what's the worst you can do with the Star Wars license after what's gone with it nowadays? Like, Metachlorians, Jar Jar Binks.
Introduce Funky Town. Well, fudge! There goes our keyword.
We were gonna have something about that.
Happen, and it didn't happen. I guess.
Oh well.
I guess we waited too long.
Yeah.
Oh well. Maybe next time. But until then,
Hold on.
where you... Nick, no!
Monkey Town!
Nick, really, man? Pardon me for a second.
Here, we'll just edit this part.
Couldn't hear you.
Oh.
Monkey Town!
Is it here right now?
Yeah.
Boys,
Now.
what you doing? In here talking about your fantasies and whatnots. I told you that ain't appropriate to put on the internet. It's private.
We're not talking about our private fantasies, man. We're talking about, like, robots and video games and how to cook.
So it's just a bunch of smart boys sitting around talking about
Geeky
smart
stuff.
boy stuff.
Yep. Smart.
I stand corrected, my friends. Carry on.
Thank you. Could you
Carry
please close the
on
door?
my wayward son.
Okay, that happened.
Something, love.
Alright, I gotta come up. Can't think quick enough to make a song or come up with one that's already been written. Okay,
I
so.
like trains.
Alright. Yeah, this is basically just us. This is how we are every day.
Yeah,
Pretty
just
much.
dicking around.
Alright, but now let's get down to some serious talk. It's Valentine's Day.
Homestuck. Okay, Valentine's Day.
Later, we'll talk about Homestuck later. When we have another member who's read it.
I gotta be honest. I have tried to get back into Homestuck. I'm just not into it.
That's cool.
He made it to Act 5. You gotta give him some consideration.
He made it to Act 5. For someone whose Homestuck it really isn't his thing. Give him some credit.
Applause.
Yeah, give him a little bit of credit for anything.
I mean, don't yell or anything, but yeah.
You got as far as it went. You almost got to the point where it stopped getting super awesome. Not saying
Yeah.
Homestuck is bad or that it got me bad.
I've actually been enjoying, like, where I'm at. I think it's, like, Act 6 somewhere.
You're
I don't
just
know.
jumping everywhere.
No, I've been actually reading through on parts, but it was just weird. Like, I guess, like, I saw some images on the internet of a game that I haven't played through yet, but I just got introduced that involved Sober Gamgee still or whatever. Back when he was gonna, he was talking about being a kismesis with Terezi, but he didn't want anyone to tell Carcat. Yeah, spoilers, whatever. But I ran into God Tier Gamgee first, and I don't know if that's supposed to happen because he had just made the Tavra spray and it exploded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's supposed to happen first, I think. Yeah, it's supposed to happen first.
Wait, the God Tier Gamgee part?
Yeah,
Oh.
the God Tier Gamgee part comes as the first.
Okay, it was just really confusing to me. This is why I don't like.
It's
looking at it.
Homestuck. It's always confusing. Me, on the other hand, I have been up to date so far. Still no update.
I went up to date, and then I read down about like 20 pages until there was no back button, just to be caught up with the updates so I could talk about stuff with people. But I'm still missing like a giant chunk out of a section that I have to go through and read, which I will whenever I have Wi-Fi, cable, and internet back.
I got to the part where they introduced Nepeta. She's
My-
alright.
My favorite. That is my favorite one, and that also good segue onto our next topic. So Valentine's Day is coming up. You two are single as hell. But
Ladies.
let's say a fantasy character came out, and it was someone you really wanted to date. Who would you date from a fantasy? Which fantasy character would you date?
Oh, because that's a hard one. Because you see, I'm thinking I really like Vriska. I think I might do Vriska. Well, I think I would go out with Vriska, but I'm also kind of thinking I'm kind of like the Ramona Flowers kind of person.
So Ramona Flowers. I was thinking honestly, I was expecting you to pick Jinx.
I don't know, with her I'm so. Plus she's dating that one dude, so yeah.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be happening in the next episode
Well,
of that one show that I will never
Teen
admit.
Titans Go, which I guess takes
I will never
place.
admit it
well,
exists.
I don't know when it takes place. I'm guessing it's an alternate dimension from what I can see, because Jinx apparently is going to date Cyborg. They kiss,
No,
which
wait.
is insane.
Wait a minute, didn't that what was that one?
Yeah, she's dating Flash.
No.
Flash, the weird fast guy.
Yeah,
He's
no,
really
Kid
fast.
Flash, but I know. But no. What about that one episode when Cyborg became Stone for a little bit to infiltrate the high school for supervillains?
I would date Raven.
Okay.
And I would date I would date Rose Red from Fables.
What
'Cause
the heck is Fables?
It's like it's like this Vertigo Comics thing about these fantasy characters living in these classic fairy tale characters like Snow White and the Big Bad Wolf, and they all live together in this part of New York.
That's where the Wolf Among Us. That's what the Wolf Among Us is about, right?
Yeah, it's based off of that. Like the story.
That's what it's from.
The story is completely different. It has the
I
same
have no idea
characters,
what you're
but
talking about.
You've got to look up the Wolf Among Us
or Fables.
or Fables.
They have some of the Fables graphic novels in the library.
In our school's local library.
Yeah.
Which we are not telling you, because these are not the droids you are looking for.
Also, the library is somewhere you should never visit.
These are not the droids you are looking for.
Don't do that to
We're
our
censoring.
Don't do that to our viewers.
Okay,
Our viewers
listen, if I ever
shall
flip
never
you off, just do...
see my eyes.
If I do this, just do this. Okay?
No, I don't think our viewers really give a fuck. In fact, they're probably bored or not bored or already clicked on to something else by this point. So let's just entertain ourselves.
Alright then.
So, like I was saying earlier, Joey, with the whole Jinx and Cyborg thing, remember what about that one episode when Cyborg was, for a while, he turned to stone?
Oh, wait, are you talking about the episode where he kind of goes back in time? Or wait, are you talking about Teen Titans Go?
The regular Teen Titans.
Yeah, doesn't he go back in time and he kind of finds a chick that he loves and everything in a book?
No, it was like he infiltrated like this one high school where they're teaching all the high five members. Like he was talking, and he went in there disguised as a supervillain named Stone, who had this, like he could turn his body into stone, but he looked normal, like a normal human. So yeah, there was an episode about that, and I think at one point, like, they had little hints or so that Jinx had a sort of thing for Cyborg, if I recall.
For Stone.
Or Stone in this case.
I've never seen that episode, sadly.
I have. I've seen almost all of them.
I haven't seen Teen Titans in a while, except for the Slade and Terra stuff. That comes on like
Boomerang all the time.
Yeah, on Boomerang.
I know. They're really good episodes, but yeah, I wish they'd show more.
I wish they'd. Yeah, the way you feel about Teen Titans Go is the same way that I feel about Shyamalan's Last Airbender movie.
Don't get me started on Avatar: Last Airbender.
Wait, the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Don't watch. Wait, you've seen Last Airbender, right?
Of course.
Don't watch the movie. It's god awful.
See, that's what everyone told me. I actually had some friends who were waiting to see it in theaters.
Oh god.
And then they come out, and like later on that day they came out and they were done, and like I was over at their house and they're just like, I was like, how was the movie go? How'd the movie go? And they're like, I'm just done. I'm not watching. Like no words can be said about that movie.
I wouldn't say it's the movie that killed, and I don't say it killed Avatar, but it sure as hell was a gigantic stain on the series and franchise as a whole.
Actually, I think that...
Well, I don't know. Think about Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling on motorcycles, which actually sounds pretty cool.
It's card games on motorcycles.
Yeah, I think that making it such a bad movie might have actually helped the series because it helped people appreciate it a little bit more. Much in the same way that the Star Wars prequels made people appreciate the originals.
I see your point there, but you're not. But that doesn't change the fact that the movie is still horrible.
Actually,
it's a horrible movie.
To be honest, people, you can go ahead and hate me. I actually really like the Star Wars prequels. Because I really liked Anakin, I guess. Not in a gay way, I am straight.
In all honesty, the first Star Wars movie I saw was Episode 1.
And Episode 1 was pretty awesome.
I still like Episode 1.
I mean, I honestly C-3PO being... I mean, C-3PO pretty much being built by Darth Vader.
That's kind of...
I thought that was awesome.
Episode 2 and 3 are kind of lame.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked watching Anakin turn evil.
But, like... I will say, if the original two-dimensional Clone Wars, or some people call it Episode 2.5, awesome.
Oh wait, you're talking about the Clone Wars thing that the Cartoon Network has?
They used to have, the one that was 2D.
Yeah, they put it back, they put it on, wait.
Yeah, in 3D, I can see posters of it right up there.
It is amazing.
Yeah. That,
I really don't care for it.
dude, I find it really awesome. I mean, go ahead, hate me, whatever. I've been a fan of Star Wars since I was young. Maybe I'm not like a true fan, but hey.
I think I've become more a fan of Dr.